We play a little game of If You Only Knew, Chris.
All right, all right.
I'll throw something at you.
Here we go.
Who was your childhood celebrity crush?
Ooh, actually, it was funny. The first crush I can ever remember having is, remember Mary Hartman? Mary Hartman?
Of course.
I don't remember. It was Louise. I can't remember what her name was, but Mary Hartman was my first. And then also Charo. I loved Charo when I was.
She's been here.
Yeah.
Best piece of advice you ever got?
Actually, my dad told me, you got to sell yourself. No one's going to call you. You got to pick up the phone and call people and be on the case.
Got to get off the porch.
Absolutely, yeah.
Worst piece of advice you ever got?
Drink another shot of whiskey.
What's your most memorable wrestling moment?
Match-wise, probably I had a ladder match with Shawn Michaels in 2008 that was a culmination of this amazing 8-month-long story. That's probably my favorite match for all those reasons.
Story of you and him?
Just the story.
Were you always the nice guy?
No, I've been a WWE champion 6 times, all of them as a bad guy. So let me tell you, that tells you which one I like better.
So bad guys win?
They can. Well, yeah, they have to. That's how you build it up for the good guys to get revenge in the end.
Strangest fan encounter?
It's always strange to me when people have tattoos of you. Actual Chris Jericho tattoo of my face. Some of them are great. Some of them aren't. They look like maybe like a zombie version of Jericho, but you still have to be nice. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, man.
Is that your real name?
No, my real name is Irvin, Chris Irvin. Yeah.
Who gave you Jericho? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got that.
Joshua fit the battle.
Yeah, they wanted me to be a cowboy when I first started, and I hated cowboys and stuff. So they wanted me to be like Cowboy Chris, I don't know, Casper or something like that. I'm from Casper, Wyoming. So I needed a name quickly, and there was a cassette tape of this German heavy metal band, and the album was called Walls of Jericho. And I was like, I don't want to be Cowboy Chris Casper. I'll be Chris Jericho. All right, Chris Jericho it is.
Who's a wrestler from yesteryear you'd like to have faced?
Probably the late Owen Hart. He passed away before I got to the WWE, but that would be a great one.
Who from history would you like to take to lunch?
Man, I'll go John Lennon for now.
Not
I could
bad.
change, yeah.
Person you'd like to switch places with for a day?
Along the same lines, I think it'd be interesting to be like Paul McCartney or Mick Jagger or someone that everybody in the world knows, just to see how it would be to live that for one day.
Biggest risk you ever took?
Probably jumping off the top of a 15-foot high steel cage into the ring. I talk about it in this book just because I wanted to see if I could do it. You know, I was 43 years old and we had a cage match.
You land on both feet?
I landed on the guy, so I'm doing a crossbody from the top to the guy. And I'm like, I'll give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? Death? But I didn't die. I'm still here.
What's the worst injury you ever had?
I'm actually really well known for never being hurt. The only time I've ever been hurt, I broke my arm.
I see the scar.
I got a steel plate in there. That was in '94. The only time I've ever missed time in wrestling in 27 years was a 7-week period in 1994. Other than that, never been injured.
How'd you break it?
I was trying a flippity-dippity move because I thought I could do it, and I was doing it off a diving board, and then I just decided to do it off the ropes, and it didn't work as well as the diving board.
Secret talent?
Secret talent, really good barbecuer. I can barbecue a steak like a mofo, real good. You guys need to try it.
Superpower you wish you had?
Flying, maybe? Or X-ray vision to see through the ladies' dresses.
Guilty pleasure?
Early 90s rap. MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, Gerardo. I like that stuff for some reason.
What's something still on your bucket list?
It's weird, man, because I got a chance to do so many things. I'll say star in a movie, leading man in a movie.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Something you wish we should be paying more attention to?
Oh, man, I mean, you could say the environment. I think that's something. I have a Tesla, Larry, which is like, you just plug the car in.
Oh, I know.
And what an amazing car.
Powerful.
Powerful. I think a little bit more of that, a little bit more of treating each other better, with the way people treat each other sometimes on the street, or other countries or other ethnicities. I don't like that. I think we all need to be nicer.
What do you think of Tesla with the smaller car?
I think it's great, the affordable one. I mean, I think probably the car companies are you know, having heart attacks right now because it's basically the end of an engine. There's no more engines necessary. Tesla has no engine, no oil, nothing. It basically plugs in and it drives itself. So I think that's very, very important because...
What do you think of the driverless car?
Interesting, right?
Not for me.
Yeah, I like to be in charge. I like to have my hand on the wheel.
Yeah.
You know, I like the idea of if you take your eyes off the wheel for a second, it will get your back, but I could never just get in and just go. It's a little bit too Terminator for me.
I would also not trust it.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit Terminator, Skynet taking over, you know?
Chris Jericho in 10 years.
Still here talking to you, Larry, and Larry King now. I'll still be entertaining people. I'll still be doing what I'm doing because that's all I know how to do. You won't ever see me working at a bank or...
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.